Okay guys, in this video I'm gonna show you how to make bass drops like the ones Elvis Baskette uses in his productions. For this, I've got a sample to make the comparison. I took it from the Dolby Atmos version of the album Mammoth 2 by the band Mammoth, in case anyone wants to know where it came from. The first thing I want you to know is that I'm using certain tools here that can easily be replaced with others you have at hand and know how to use. I'm only going to recommend the ones I'll be using in this video, because they're the ones I have available. What you'll need first is a bass drop generator. For that, I'm using Sub Destroyer by Joey Sturgis Tones. The sample has a tone generated around 60 Hz, so that's what I'll set with this plugin. On top of that, I'll also add harmonics and let the drop end around 35 Hz, no lower than that. Once you've got that, you'll automate it so you can trigger the bass drop just like I show on screen. Finally, render it inside your DAW so you have the sample ready to work with. For processing, we're going to use saturation, clipping, compression, EQ, and gain. First, use the best saturation plugin you have. In this case, I'm using Little Radiator by Soundtoys with this configuration. Next, we move quickly to clipping. Here I'm using this free plugin. I adjust the gain so I can take better advantage of the clipping. Then I use a gain plugin to bring down the volume that was boosted by clipping. Before moving on, keep in mind that you need to automate everything just as you see on screen. After that, I use a compressor. The idea here is to use the fastest compressor you have to tame the transient. For now, I know that with the Cenozoics plugin by Plugin Alliance I can set it this way easily and simply. To finish, I use an EQ to bring down a little bit of the harmonics generated with Sub Destroyer. We're almost done with our bass drop. The only thing left is to adjust it a bit. For that, we'll use the quantization tools in our DAW. This is where I need to tell you that you have to place the markers exactly where I show you so that the waveform matches the sample. Each time you do this, place the markers exactly as shown on screen. Once you're done placing them, just shorten the start of the bass drop to taste. Then render it again inside your DAW. Since this process brings back the transient of the bass drop, we'll go back to the compressor we used earlier, apply it to this new render, and render it once again. With that, our bass drop is finished. I should say that before, I made this a lot more complicated, but I think I'll stick with this new version since I like it better. It has the same punch and power as the samples I made before, but now it's easier than ever to do. The good thing is, I'm sharing it with you too, because I don't want to forget this process again. With nothing more to add, I hope this helps with your productions, and I'll see you in the next one.